The sun is out once again. That means tank tops, flip-flops, and shorts that are more like swim trunks than pants. So what is a dedicated concealed carry citizen to do without a belt? Does this mean you will need to endlessly browse the internet looking for that odd holster which may fit your particular dilemma? Not at all, dear viewer. Enter the UltiClip beltless clip system. We will be reviewing this system today, so stick around. Welcome back to RBB. As always, I pay full price for the products I review and then tell you what I really think. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you get notified when fresh episodes drop. Not only is UltiClip an American company, but their products are made in the United States as well. This isn't always the case anymore, and sometimes you have to look at the fine print to be sure. Simply put, the UltiClip beltless clip system replaces the existing belt clip on the holsters that you already own and love. The UltiClip is billed primarily as a way to carry discreetly without using a belt. As well, these clips work just as easily on knife sheaths, magazine carriers, and just about any other personal container with a detachable belt clip. The UltiClip beltless clip system currently comes in 5 different flavors. We only tested 3 of those for this review. The overall clip is made using a surprisingly thin piece of hardened metal. In order to strengthen the UltiClip in areas of weakness, the edges of the metal are rolled to add rigidity without extra weight. The portion of the clip that attaches to the holster continues as one piece where it is folded to create the mouth that bites onto the garment. The locking portion is a lever on a hinge, which locks the mouth in place. The concept works with no frills or excuses. To undo the locking lever, use the meat of your finger rather than the fingernail because the amount of force needed to unlock this lever is significant. The most difficult part of the UltiClip system is choosing the correct size for your holster. The horizontal screw option is an easy choice if it corresponds to your holster's screws. However, for vertical screw systems, I would rule out the 2.2 clip for anything but fixed blade knives or micro pistols. The 3.3 slim clip is the minimum length to consider for most compact pistols, and if you are carrying a sidecar setup with a gun and extra magazine, it will probably require 2 clips to make the system work correctly. Once you replace the standard belt clips already on your holster with the UltiClip beltless system, you should be off to enjoy some fun in the sun. But this is where we have to discuss the pros and cons. On the pro side, the clip, which is the heart of this system, does perform as advertised. Once locked in, this clip holds on for dear life to whatever it is attached to. As well, all the UltiClips I tried had some form of adjustability, either for elevation or cant, but not both. The clip also comes with a pack of screws and rubber grommets, but I would recommend holding on to the ones that come off of your current holster belt clip, as they may end up being a better fit to attach the UltiClip. In addition, when operating within the waistline using a belt, the UltiClip is a very discreet means of carry, should that be an important factor in your decision making. At the same time, keep in mind that any beltless clip system will come with some inherent downsides. Most of the cons we're about to discuss aren't the fault of the UltiClip. Really, the system just exposes other issues that many who have carried concealed using a belt clip for a while have often taken for granted. For instance, in using a beltless system, there is no belt clip being held to a rigid belt to hold the holster in place as the gun is being drawn. This means that some other piece of material has to hold up the weight of the gun and holster system, so your drawers aren't being pulled down around your knees. Shorts or sweatpants with a drawstring can mitigate this issue, but the fact remains that something has to bear that weight. For example, it's probably not a good idea to attach the UltiClip system to your underwear inside your pants. If the gun and holster don't end up slipping deep into your pants throughout the day because the elastic isn't strong enough to keep them in place, then you could end up giving yourself the mother of all wedgies when trying to draw the gun away from the holster. I'll leave the viewer to finish that thought. So, before rushing out to change over all of your belt clips, here are some concepts to consider, such as your chosen material's ability to hold up the gun and holster system without a belt. Another factor is the material's elasticity, which can create an unexpectedly wild draw stroke while trying to unholster the gun. Plus, keep in mind that as the weight of the gun and holster system goes up, say perhaps a sidecar setup where a full magazine is also incorporated, the strength of the material needed to hold the system in place also becomes more important. Finally, consider that even using a belt, a beltless clip attached to a holster in the waistband can start to drag the material down below the belt. However, this last point can be mitigated somewhat by placing the UltiClip near a belt loop for added support. As far as value, each of the clips shown came in under $15 in 2023 money, so having a few of these around to expand the usefulness of your holsters for the price of a couple of gourmet coffee drinks is well worth it. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you right back here on ranges, backstops, and berms.